Welcome to the Eat Better, Move Better, Live Better podcast presented by Flourish with Tracy, where we'll dive into the realms of holistic wellness, plant-based nutrition, yoga, and self-care to help you live your best life. Tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern for our special segments. Meditation Monday, start your week with mindfulness. Wellness Wednesdays, get the midweek boost you need. Sadhana Saturdays, dedicate weekends to personal growth. Join us as we explore and discuss all things to eat better, move better, and live better. Welcome. Every night, whether we remember or not, we enter a world beyond logic, beyond control, beyond the waking mind. It's a world where the subconscious speaks, the body restores, and the spirit processes. It's sometimes deeply personal, mysterious, or universal. It is our dreams. Our dreams are not random, they are not meaningless, and they are not a waste of time. And there is a purpose of dreaming. So let's talk about why we dream, what dreams actually do for us, and how the quality of our sleep affects our mental, physical, and emotional health. And why we should begin to work with our dreams instead of ignoring them. Because when we begin to understand our dreams, we begin to understand ourselves. Dreaming is essential. So what exactly are dreams? Dreams is something that occurs during the stage of sleep called REM, a rapid eye movement. And during this stage, the brain becomes highly active. The body becomes deeply relaxed. The conscious mind quiets. The subconscious becomes expressive. And this is why dreams often feel symbolic, emotional, nonlinear, confusing, or surreal. But here's the key insight. Dreams are not random noise. They are meaningful communication. It's the mind's way of sorting experiences, processing emotions, integrating memory, releasing stress, and sometimes revealing insight. You can think of dreams as a nightly integration process, like your mind cleaning, organizing, and rebalancing itself. And there's a science behind dreams. It's grounded in physiology. While you sleep, the brain consolidates memory, the nervous system recalibrates, hormones regulate, toxins are cleared from the brain. And dreaming plays a major role in this. During memory consolidation, dreams help move information from short-term memory into long-term storage. And this is why students who sleep well retain more. Skills improve after rest, and emotional events become clearer over time. It helps us process our emotions and unresolved feelings. Have you ever dreamed about a stressful situation or replayed conversations or felt strong emotion in a dream? That's your brain working through what you didn't fully process while you were awake. Dreams can solve problems and unlock creative solutions. When the logical mind rests, the brain makes new connections, ideas emerge, and patterns become visible. And this is why people often wake up with clarity after sleep. Dreams have an emotional and psychological purpose. They're deeply tied to our emotional health. When we don't process emotions during the day, they don't disappear, they wait. And they often show up in our dreams. Dreams can release emotional tension, help us confront fears safely, integrate difficult experiences and restore emotional balance. And in a way, dreams act like nighttime therapy. Without them, emotional buildup can lead to anxiety, irritability, mental fog, emotional overwhelm. So when sleep is disrupted, emotional resilience weakens. And this is why good sleep is not just rest, it is emotional regulation. And beyond science, many traditions view dreams as something more. There's a spiritual perspective of dreams. Dreams are often seen as messages from the subconscious, access to deeper awareness, or a bridge between the consciousness and the unseen. In spiritual practices, dreams can offer insight, symbolism, guidance, reflection of inner truth. When the ego quiets during sleep, something deeper can emerge. And this is why dreams often speak in symbols instead of language. A dream isn't meant to be taken literally. It's meant to be felt, heard, and interpreted. From a mind, body, spirit perspective, dreaming is a space where the mind releases control, the body restores, and the spirit communicates. Now let's connect dreams to the quality of our sleep and how sleeping well aids our systems. Dreams happen most vividly in deeper sleep cycles. So if your sleep is poor, your dreams and their benefits are reduced. Quality sleep is good for your brain health because it clears the toxins from the brain, it improves cognitive function, it enhances focus and memory. And without quality sleep, brain fog increases, our decision-making declines, and mental fatigue builds. When sleep is consistent, we stabilize our emotions and our mood. Our stress tolerance improves, and emotional reactivity decreases. However, when our sleep is poor, irritability rises, anxiety increases, and emotional overwhelm becomes more likely. Sleep also helps restore us physically. During deep sleep, our muscles repair, our immune system strengthens, we restore, and our hormones balance. And poor sleep disrupts healing, energy levels, and overall resilience. So if we're not sleeping well, we don't get this opportunity to restore. And if our body's trying to work on physical restoration, it reduces the opportunity to dream. Sleep moves the body into the parasympathetic state to regulate our nervous system, the state of rest and restore. And this is essential because we spend our days immersed in stress, stimulation, overactivity. Sleep allows the system to reset. When we are well rested, we also embrace a spiritual clarity. Our intuition sharpens, our awareness deepens, our presence increases. And when we are deprived of sleep, that disconnection increases. The clarity fades and the inner awareness becomes clouded. Dreams then become chaotic or stressful. Our sleep is inconsistent, disrupted, or insufficient. Our emotional processing becomes incomplete, and the nervous system remains dysregulated. And common signs of this would be difficulty concentrating, mood swings, fatigue, feeling tired even when you wake, heightened stress. And this is your body signaling, I have not completed my restoration cycle. I have not dreamt. So supporting better sleep will support better dreaming. And here are some simple practices to support both sleep and meaningful dreams. Create a wind down ritual, dimming your lights, reducing your digital and screen time, taking deep breaths, slowing the breath down. That's signaling to the parasympathetic system. It is safe. Keep a consistent sleep schedule. Your body thrives on rhythm. Perhaps journal before bed to release any thoughts so that your mind doesn't carry them with you into sleep. And then set an intention. Before sleep, gently say, I allow my mind and body to restore. And upon waking, pause. Before reaching for your phone, notice how you feel. Recall any dreams and allow integration. So we talked about the benefits of dreaming during sleep. But what happens upon waking, after you've dreamt? Because the true power of dreams is often revealed after you wake up. Deep restorative dreaming doesn't just help us during sleep, but it also shapes how you enter the next day. Talked about the mental clarity and cognitive reset. You think about it. Have you ever gone to bed confused and you woke up with clarity? It's not accidental. During deep dreaming, the brain organizes scattered information. It filters what's important, releasing what's not necessary. And that's why when you wake up, your thoughts feel clearer, your decisions feel easier, and your focus improves. It's as if you decluttered overnight. And without this process, we wake up carrying yesterday's mental residue. But with it, we wake with a renewed perspective. When you wake, you also may feel a release or emotional lightness. Dreaming allows emotions to move instead of feeling stuck. Upon waking, you may notice feeling lighter within your body, less emotional tension, more patience and openness. And even if you don't remember the dream, the release still occurred. And this is why sometimes you go to bed heavy, but you wake up feeling unexpectedly better and able to respond instead of react to an unresolved situation from the previous day. And without deep dreaming, emotions can linger and accumulate. With deep dreaming, emotional body is given space to reset and soften. Deep dreaming quiets the analytical mind and strengthens the intuitive one, and it increases your inner knowing. When you wake after deep dreaming, you may feel more connected to your inner voice. You may have a sense of clarity without needing to figure it out, and you may trust your instincts more easily. And this is because dreaming helps to integrate logic and intuition, conscious and subconscious. So instead of overthinking, you begin to just know. And then also, you may have a creative breakthrough. And this is because dreaming connects ideas in new ways, and it removes rigid thinking patterns, allowing symbolic understanding. And upon waking, this may show up as new ideas or fresh solutions or a shift in your perspective. Something that felt blocked the day before now feels workable. And the mind has reorganized puzzle pieces while you slept. Deep dreaming supports a fully regulated nervous system. You may feel calm and grounded. You may feel present. When you wake, your body feels more at ease. Your breath is more natural. You feel less reactive. Instead of starting your day in urgency or stress, you begin from a place of grounded presence. And this changes everything about how you move through your day. And with this, you may begin to experience a subtle sense of renewal and wholeness. After a night of deep dreaming, you may experience a sense of inner balance, wholeness, not because anything changed externally, but because you rebalance internally. And this is the integration we spoke of: the mind, the body, the emotion experience, and the subconscious processing. Ultimately, the benefit of dreaming shows up in how you live. It strengthens your capacity to engage with life, When dreams are complete and sleep is deep, you respond, as I mentioned, instead of reacting. You engage instead of withdrawing. You create instead of feeling stuck. Dreaming prepares you to meet life with clarity, stability, openness. It's not just about rest, it's about reassembling, it's about readiness. So when we talk about the purpose of dreams, we're not only talking about what happens during sleep, we're also talking about how dreaming shapes your thoughts, your emotions, your awareness, and your presence in the world. Each waking morning is influenced by what happened the night before. When dreaming is supported, waking life becomes more aligned, more grounded, and more clear. So perhaps begin to see dreams as part of your life, not separate from your life. Dreams are part of the same continuous experience, just expressed differently. When we sleep well, your mind organizes, your body heals, your emotions settles, and your spirit speaks. And when you ignore sleep, you interrupt this natural intelligence. So tonight and moving forward, consider this. Sleep is not something you lose time to. Sleep is where your integration occurs, your healing happens, and you embrace understanding. And your dreams are the language through which this process reveals itself. And as you move into your next rest, may you begin to trust the unseen work happening within you. May you honor your sleep as sacred. May your dreams become less confusing, more coherent and clear, and more like whispers of understanding. Because even in rest, you are growing, processing, and becoming. Thank you for sharing time and space today. Thanks for tuning in. I hope today's insights help you on a personal journey towards a healthier, happier life. Don't forget to join every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern for more self-care and holistic wellness tips. Before you go, make sure to comment, click the bell, like, and subscribe buttons for upcoming episode notifications. Be sure to always consult a medical professional before making any major changes regarding your health, diet, or routine. In the meanwhile, stay motivated, stay inspired, and remember, every step you take is one step closer to a better you. Until next time, keep flourishing, and as always, may all be well.